Is there something you think is missing from the travel restrictions and quarantine requirements announced by Justin Trudeau today? Anything the Quebec government was hoping to see that isn't there?
Well, I prefer saying that we are satisfied with what was indeed announced. There are still some questions that are not answered. As I said, the moment when some of those measures will be applied, and what happens with flights who come from other destinations that Caribbean and Mexico. So this is some questions that still needs to be answered. And how will we manage the mandatory quarantine for people who are positive? This is a question that was brought up by another colleague here earlier. So those will have to be clarified, but I want to repeat that this is a good announcement that was made by the federal government. We are satisfied. We will work with them. We will collaborate to make sure that it protects our population the most efficiently.
My question is that there have already been 8 cases of the UK variant detected in Quebec from different situations. Last week when we spoke with the air operators like Transat, Air Canada, for instance, they said that only between 1% and 2% of transmission is because of air travel. So you said that you're satisfied with the measures brought in from the federal government. It's good, but what are your expectations for how much this will contribute to bringing down the number of cases in Quebec?
This might be a good question for the public health, but as we always said, the fight against the virus rely on a number of measures. So all we can do to avoid virus to come in and variants of the virus to come in is a good news, because we absolutely don't want the variants of the virus to come in Quebec and spread even more than those 8 cases that we already have. So I think this is a very good news, what was announced today by the federal government. And but of course, this isn't the only solution to fight against COVID. We have to remain very careful, and we have to still apply all the other rules here in Quebec: curfew, wear a mask, 2 meters distance, and everything else.